Good morning. I am Jessica ten Hagen. I'm 20 years old and I live in Haaksbergen. From an early age, I already knew that I would like to work in trade. In my family, there are many people who have their own shop or work in a shop. I have always said that I want to own a shop by myself. The motivation to follow a training like I do at the moment came from an early age. In the weekends, I work at the shop. I have done this for 4 years now and I like it very much. But during those 4 years, I discovered that I wanted to do more than just work at the shop. I wanted something more challenging. Because I'm looking for a challenge, I chose for the study small business and retail management. I chose this study because I like to become an area supervisor. Before I started my HBO study, I studied at the MBO as an entrepreneur retail trade. This MBO study is very much the same as the training I am following on the HBO. At the MBO, we have also done a project that looks a lot like Multus. The courses I have followed so far, I also had it on the MBO. When I had finished this study, I figured I was too young for a job and decided to take another study. So I went to the open days at Saxion and looked at different studies. I chose this one. The most important reason for my choice is that during this study there is a lot of time for practical experience. I think that this practical experience is very important because you can learn a lot of different companies. You can also do a project from a direction you choose yourself. You are free to go to a company you like the most. I think I can learn a lot of these training courses. Another reason why I have chosen for this study is that when I'm done, I have a college degree and a lot of experience in the training by all the practical experience I've gained. In addition, I find Saxion a nice school. The training that I have had so far I really liked, and I like working at school. I talked about my study and my choice for profession with family and friends. Almost everyone said that I made the right choice. Both the study and the profession give me the possibility to be who I am and do as I like to do. Everyone thinks that I have the capability for the job. I am someone who wants to work for a cause and see how much effort it costs. I am also someone who can force myself to do things which have to be done to reach a target. I am not afraid of asking questions and it's easy for me to connect with other people. I dare to speak up about if I agree or disagree with somebody. I can use these skills during my study because it is a study in which you have to undertake a lot and make yourself work. Also in my choice of profession I need the skills because you have to plan your own work week. I use these skills already at my job for the weekend. I like to connect with people and help them to make the right choices. How I want to try an area sales manager is as following. First I did an MBO training in the right direction, and now I have started a connecting college education, and I'm definitely planning to end it successfully. During this bachelor degree, I can, as I already said, work at some projects. I can choose for myself where I'm going to do my projects. I am planning to look critically what company suits and attracts me the most. In addition, I would like to do a project where I can learn a lot about work an area sales manager has to do. I also want the company to benefit with my project. I hope I work in this way there will be a company who is very content with me so I can stay there for a job. Now that I am doing this study, work for 4 years in the shop, and have several internships in different shops, I know that I no longer want a shop by myself. A private job is very beautiful. You are your own boss and no one says what you need to do. But it also brings a lot of risks. As an entrepreneur, you're basically working night and day for your own company. As a business leader, you close the door at 6 p.m. and the next morning you start again cheerfully. After my training, I would like to start working as a business leader for a few years. My preference is at a store with household items. When I have done this for a couple of years, I would like to try level up at the company. I want to end up as an area supervisor. Then you have a job where you can fill in your own work week, but still have a boss above you. The risks to this job are much lower than with a job as an entrepreneur retail trade. Thanks for listening.